Esther was a girl from far away. She lived a simple life and loved the Lord. A king was looking for his bride to be. He fell in love and called this girl his queen.
Who is Esther Nyawalungu? She was born on the 2nd of June, 1961, to Agnes and Island Piri. She was raised as Catholic, but she and her husband are now practicing Baptists. She has been married to Edgar Lungu for more than 30 years, and the two have 6 children. She reminisces that when she first met Edgar, he had his UCZ hymn books while she had a Catholic catechism book, until the two eventually found common ground in the Baptist faith. The wife of the 6th President, President Edgar Lungu, is among Zambian First Ladies to engage in humanitarian causes that has stood her out as a committed woman out to improve the lives of the underprivileged in society. Since her husband assumed office, Esther Lungu has complemented the president's governance by championing several humanitarian causes through the Esther Lungu Foundation, established in December 2015. Using her privileged position as First Lady, she has joined global leaders to focus on the empowerment of women and girls, advocating for an AIDS-free world, eliminating child marriage and teenage pregnancy, as well as addressing cervical and breast cancer. This has been done by advocating for poverty eradication targeted at persons with disabilities, older persons, orphans, vulnerable children, as well as widows. As a member of the Organization of African First Ladies Against HIV and AIDS, and the current Vice President for the Southern African region, her office is poised to continue addressing issues of HIV and AIDS, especially pediatric HIV, child marriage, cervical and breast cancer. Since assuming in office in January 2015, Her Excellency Mrs. Esther Lungu has so far visited 10 provinces in Zambia, conducting outreach activities for communities All in all, she has visited districts in Zambia and health facilities to ensure maternal and child health services are available to the communities. So far, cervical cancer screening and medical interventions have been done in these same districts. The First Lady has also visited schools, mostly for girls, where she has mentored on issues relating to child marriage, teenage pregnancy, gender-based violence, as well as the need for girls to stay in school. Naturally, she has a passion to help the underprivileged like orphans, as evidenced by her visits to 8 orphanages and transit homes for children with cancer. Realizing the importance of traditional institutions in national development, the First Lady has visited more than 100 chiefs and several headmen and women to lobby for their involvement in issues that disadvantage women and girls. Mrs. Lungu has spoken on 8 community radio stations in outlying areas against cultural norms and practices that disadvantage girls and women. During these activities, she has met and interacted with rural women's club representatives for the purpose of empowering them to increase their wealth base and improve their livelihoods. Needless to say, she is among the foremost promoters of gender rights in Zambia, since apart from championing the cause of women, she supported her husband in choosing a woman as his running mate. Since assuming office, Mrs. Lungu has brokered several partnerships locally and internationally. She has been part of many state visits along with the president. During 2015, she attended a series of meetings in the United States of America, and she was invited by the George W. Bush Institute to participate in the First Lady Conference and discuss topics of women empowerment, health, and technology. She was also invited by the Health Minister of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia and by the Princess Latifa bint Abdulaziz Al Saud to discuss support for women and child welfare programs in Zambia. Mrs. Lungu has been involved in community work for the last 20 years. An entrepreneur at heart and in practice, the First Lady is a believer in promoting Zambian products and has participated in exhibitions abroad to market and sell Zambian handicraft and textiles. Mrs. Lungu has been honored by the Zambia Medical Association for her tireless exemplary work on maternal, child, and disability issues in the rural areas of Zambia. During the Starkey Hearing Foundation's 17th Annual Awards Gala in July 2017 in Minneapolis, USA, the First Lady was awarded as the 2017 Humanitarian Honorary alongside actor, director, writer, and founder of the Eastern Congo Initiative, Ben Affleck. The Wilf Family Foundations, FedEx, and Scott Borchetta and Sandy Spike Borchetta of Big Machine Records and Music Has Value. With this award, the First Lady of Zambia joins other notable individuals like Tony Blair of Britain, Bill Clinton, George W. Bush, Archbishop Desmond Tutu, Sir Richard Branson, actress and philanthropist Jennifer Garner, and many others. She is the patron of the Lafarge Foundation in Zambia and the patron of the SOS villages in Zambia, including many others.
He fell in love and called this girl his queen.
Esther 4 verse 14. For if you remain silent at this time, relief and deliverance for the Jews will arise from another place, but you and your father's family will perish. And who knows but that you have come to your royal position for such a time as this.